Hello and welcome to a new vlog and trip report, and today we're traveling with the so-called Pöstlingbergbahn, which means Firstling Mountain Railway, from the central square in Linz up to the mountain called Pöstlingberg. And here on the map you can see our route today. We're starting in the city center of Linz in Austria, the so-called Hauptplatz main square. Here we can see our tram arriving, and we're going to take a first short look at the interior, but we're going to take a closer look later on. And now we're going to listen to the sound of the train.
Nächster Halt, Rudolfstraße, Neues Rathaus, Bürgerinnen und Bürgerservice, Ars Electronica Center.
The Pöstlingbergbahn is one of the steepest adhesion railways in the world, with up to 11.6% as a maximum grade, and it has a gauge of 900 mm since 2009. Until 2008 it had a gauge of 1000 mm. We are now at the station Linz-Urfahr, where we have a connection onto the Mühlkreis railway. We are also crossing the tracks of that railway line, and now it's getting steep, because this is the part where the railway line to the Firstling Mountain started before the renovation in 2008 and 2009. My first plan was to show you the Mühlkreis railway, but there was a big part of it operated by a replacement bus service. So I changed my plans for the Pöstlingbergbahn. Here you can see how steep that railway line is, and as I said, it was heavily refurbished from 2008 to 2009 and integrated in the tram network of Linz. Here you can see an oncoming train, another modern train. There are 4 modern trains. We are on train 502, and that was train 503 that we will take later on as well. There are also additional older trains that have been refurbished as well, but they were not in service when I was traveling, as it was winter season and there were trains only every 30 minutes, so they only needed 2 trains on this day. And of course they are using the modern Bombardier Mountain Runner trams. This railway line has been built quite early on, as the Firstling Mountain has always been quite famous tourist site of Linz. Very early on it was a military area. Here we are reaching the mountain station Pöstlingberg, and this building has been part of the fortress that was here at this mountain, but as soon as the fortress was closed, this developed quickly into a very famous tourist attraction. And now we can also take a look at the mountain, where you can visit many things. For example, there's a very beautiful church, you have a fantastic view over Linz, and there's also a grotto railway for the children on the mountain. Here you can see the church, very interesting architecture. But the most beautiful part of this whole mountain is the view down to the city of Linz, also in a former part of the fortress. Here you can see that square, and from this square you have an amazing view over the city of Linz. As the Pöstlingberg railway is reachable directly from the city center, it's a very good recommendation of mine to go up to the Pöstlingberg if you're visiting Linz, for example, by ship or actually any other means of transportation. It is worth visiting this beautiful part of the city, and also the train ride is very, very interesting. We are now in the fortress, where the station is located. Can take a closer look at that, and now we can also take a look at our train arriving back from the main square in Linz. This time it is train of 503. And now we can take a closer look at the interior of this train, which comes with a 1+1 or 2+0 configuration. As it is a rather narrow train, there is not too much space, seats are not too comfortable, with a combination of wood and leather.
Nächster Halt, Pöstlingbergschlüssel. Ausstieg links.
The railway line is 2.88 kilometers long, plus the part of the regular tram to the main square, so it's a rather short railway line. But on this short stretch we have a difference in altitude of about 250 meters, so that is pretty impressive. And here we can see an oncoming train. This is now train 502 again, that we took uphill to the Pöstlingberg. Now we're going downhill back to the train station Linz of the Mühlkreise Railway, and that's quite interesting because here we have the level crossing of the two railway lines, and in this case we actually had to wait for trains of the Mühlkreise Railway. Here we can see a train going to Linz, and as soon as this train has arrived, another train is leaving Linz, so we had to wait for that train as well, which we can see here. Then we can listen to the sound of our train starting again and crossing the tracks. We have now passed the station Linz and now we are going over the Danube again, already on the regular tram network, so we have connections on to all other parts of the tram network from here on, especially from the main square, the Hauptplatz in Linz. From there you have connections to all other tram lines in Linz, and from here you can also reach the main station if you are arriving by train. Here we can see the main square and we can take a final look at our train today, and then that's it for this video. We've seen the whole network. I hope this video was interesting for you. Here you can see when the next video will be uploaded and the name of the song. As always, I'd like to say thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please make sure to comment, like or share the video link. And if you want to see more train, ship or travel videos, make sure to follow, and I hope to see you in my next video.